Hello guys. Hello. Welcome to this very out of the blue live stream that uh I've decided to do just because Ethereum has spiked quite a lot from right after the speech from Jerome Powell. So we're going to take a look on what happened to our options. If you haven't sold any options, we can see if you can do something right now, or if that's too late for Friday, which is 2 days from today. So let's take a look real quick. This is going to be a very fast live stream. It's just going to be for us to take a look at the markets. You already had the Deccan Investor that covered the FOMC meeting, so you can check out his live stream if you want to know more about that. But let me log in on my MetaMask so we can look at Lira's options right now. What do we have here? Let me refresh the page so far. Let's see if I can find anything. So right now Ethereum is at 1644. So Ethereum is Ethereum is doing great. So okay, let's take a look at right here. Let me share the screen with you. You guys are just looking at my face, desktop and camera. Here we go. So our options that we sold Friday right now, they are $11 in the profit. The delta was 0.02 when I checked this morning. So because of the rally that we saw from Ethereum, you can see it right here. It spiked up from 1577, 1570-ish to right now high close to 1650, so high 1640s. So let's see for tomorrow or 2 days from tomorrow. Let's see what we have here to sell. We don't have the 1800 anymore, which we had for us, because the delta 0.8, yeah, so the 1800 should be for sure around the delta, maybe 0.3, 0.4. If you sold an 1800 and you are able to let me know which delta is it currently at. But other than that, let me see right here. We have the 1700 and the 1750. You can see that the 1750 is not good for us right now, just because it is $1. But we might find something right here on the put side. So the volatility did not spike that much. Let me see the volatility here. Let me refresh this. Optimism. Oh, they have new volatility, the new statistics page. Okay. I don't want to see any of this. I just want to see implied volatility. Am I going to be able to? Oh, okay. So you can go back to the old one. So we can go to the expiry view. So February 3rd, you can see implied volatility did go up quite hourly. There we go. Did go up quite a lot, to be honest. So let's take a look here. If we should, how much would we make if we sell the 1700? In my case, I'm not gonna sell anything, just because it is, I already opened the position and I do from Friday to Friday. You can also do, for example, you can go to February 10th, which let's see if it's worth it or not. $14. So if I close my position right now, I would get not $11 because there's fees. So I would get max, I'll get only $6. Okay, so it's not worth it for me to close the position, which never almost never is, to be honest, with lira, because they do suck with this. But if you wanted to sell, let's say, a 1700 for 2 days from now, let's see how much would that be for us. Wow, that'll be a lot. 3.4. Wow, we can actually make way more than. So 29.62. We'll divide this by 1500. We'll make 2%. 2%. Wait a minute. Hey, hello, Erman. Sleep Money Maker just joined us as well. Oh, he said something. He said, hey, go for a sell call for 1800 February 10th. Okay. We'll look into that. I'm looking at this right now. What are the chances of 1700? 1700 is right here. 1700 is right here. So we can actually close our current position for a $6 profit and open a 1700, which is only 3. Yeah, that's a little bit too risky. What is the delta on this? 24. Oh, okay, never mind. Because if the delta was around like 15-ish, something like that, for us, it would have been good to close our current position and then open this one right here. Open this one right here, because then we would have made 30 bucks almost, because right here we got, what was it, 18 something. So we will get $6 from this one plus the 29.62. So let's see, 29 plus 600, and we divide this by 1500. So our yield for the week would have been 2.37, which is great, But the thing is, this is a very bad delta, and this one doesn't even, it is not even worth looking at. But now let's do what Sleep Money Maker said. Let's go to February 10th, right here. The 1800 has a delta of 19, 1750, 27. Sleep Money Maker, have you calculated the range for next week, for February 10th, or not? Have you done the math on that already? Just so we can have an idea what's the range for then. Anyways, let me run the numbers. Right here is 13, and we get 8. Yeah, here we get 14. Let's run the numbers right here. Warm Warn says, I'm unsubscribing, boss. How come? What's going on? Let me know here. Anyways, if I go to 317, it's gonna be 2.5, 1879. No, maybe 2.3. 1900. So if I sell 2.4 contracts for February 10th, I get 35 bucks in premium. So 35.52. We'll divide this by 1500. 2.3%. Not too bad for a 19 delta. It's very, very good. If we can go even crazier than this, 13, not crazier, safer, sorry. We're going to have a 63 implied volatility for a 13 delta. Let's run the numbers here. 1500 here. Then we go for, this is actually going to be a little bit less, maybe 2.4, 2.3. We go for 2110. We divide this by 1.4 for the week. Yeah, that's doable. That's actually very, very much doable. The thing is, this rally, I think, is going to go down eventually. So you can see it is, right now we have Ethereum at 1645. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. So the S&P went up 1.4. And the NASDAQ 3.3%. So the NASDAQ is getting into overbought territory right now. The S&P not as overbought as the NASDAQ, but it does have an uptrend right now. Ethereum still has to break this right here. And it also has the Bollinger Bands to hold it back. And is very much overbought. Very much overbought, but that hasn't stopped Ethereum, to be honest. It's not something that can stop it. See, 4-hour charts. You can see the massive spike right here. Massive spike. Yeah, crypto surges as Fed recognizes disinflation. But I don't think it will stay in an uptrend. Because for now we only have a couple of hours left, like 20 something hours. Yeah, a little over 1 day. 1 day, 12 hours to go for our expiration. So we still need, Ethereum would have to go another 6.5% for us to get at strike price. I think we're still safe. Yeah, but anyways, I'm not gonna open any positions. I'm not gonna close my current position, because otherwise this week I would have made way less, because if I close it at $6 right now, then I don't make the full, what was it, 1.2% that we collected. I give back a huge chunk of it, and it wouldn't be worth it for me to close it and open another one to make an extra 1 or half percentage. So I'm not going to do that. But it is good if you don't put all your collateral at once in your position. So if you, let's say you had 3K and you just open a position with 1,500 in collateral, then you can do something like this. You can already open something for the next week for the extra 1,500 in collateral, and then when you close this one, you have another 1,500 bucks that you can use pretty much. Maybe later on you can just add to the current position to get an extra yield. So for today's open price, next week forecast is 1483 and 1693. I consider the current price low strength so that it will pull back. Yeah, I also think it will pull back. But it also, stocks also affect our crypto here. So we'll have to see how does the NASDAQ and the S&P end up performing maybe tomorrow, to see if this is going to go back. Ethereum already at 1642. I personally believe that it will hold this support right here. Oh, my light just died. I do think it will hold this line right here, this resistance, this ceiling. So yeah, this was just a quick, very quick and brief analysis of Ethereum right after the speech from Jerome Powell. So let's see if we can have anything other than this happening tomorrow. Maybe I don't think we'll see any more movement today in Ethereum, just because the markets will close or already closed maybe for stocks. Sleep Moneymaker says the last time Ethereum 1800 strike reached juicy premiums, I sent DMs for those that asked me on Twitter to join the bot alert. I hope to help you guys. Yes, you told me also got in at when the premiums went up, right? So good job for those who entered. Unfortunately for me, it is not worth it for the size that I'm trading to close, because it's too little to close this and open another position. If it was triple the size that I have right now, it would have been better to close it and open another one. Or if I had more capital to deploy, I would have done that. So this was a very short live stream indeed, but I hope it was helpful for you. If you saw an opportunity to enter, maybe for February 10th, if you haven't joined this week, if you haven't sold anything this week, you can even go as safe as selling an 1850 maybe, or even a 1900, which is gonna disappear. It's gonna disappear, and you're gonna get a very juicy premium. On the put side, wow, on the put side we have a 1450. Wow, let me actually run the numbers here to see, because if it is a very out of the money put, it makes sense, even if you believe there's going to have a pullback, you're going to see a pullback from Ethereum, to sell some of this right now, because eventually it will disappear, because a 8 delta, see, it already disappeared right as we were talking. Let's see if I can actually run the numbers right now, because it's still open right here on the quote bar thing. So let's actually 4 contracts, no, 3 contracts, 3.5. See, so it's a huge number, to be honest, because we're gonna get 16 1500. So we're gonna make 1% for selling at 1450. It's amazing. That's amazing, because now we only have the 1500 because it already went. I don't think even if I had the money, I don't think I could execute this right now, because I think once it unlisted right here, it just the vault closes, it doesn't provide liquidity to this strike. I think, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, anyways, this was a quick one. Thank you, Sleep Moneymaker, for helping me, for reminding me. Sleep Moneymaker is Cryptophonus, is the same guy. They just got a rebranding, just so you understand what is going on. Otherwise, you're gonna be, hey, who is this guy? But he is a Cryptophonus. He just got a rebranding. So I hope this was helpful to someone. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys Friday. So 2 days for now, so we can see how our week went, and then we can discuss what are we gonna do for our next week. Anyways, see you guys on Friday. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Peace.